Alrighty, any pains or injuries before we start? Good? Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets, and that will make it easier for you to find a lengthy, tall spine when you sit. All right, let the palms face up. Fingers come to Ghana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. Letting your inhales even out with your exhales. And through the breath, let the mind quiet. And whenever you're ready, Ujjayi breath, ocean's breathing. So with the lips touching and a slight restriction to the back of the throat. Create the ha sound as you inhale and exhale. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back to Ghana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And then chin toward the right shoulder and continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace in the same direction. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest and pause. And then take in the opposite direction. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest. Lift the chin parallel to the floor in neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating the feet, hands are supporting to either side of you, and then turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And come back to center again. Cross your shins, but take the opposite shin on top. So this is your non-dominant crossing of the legs. Then take the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center again. Legs forward, forward fold. Reaching forward to grab your feet, your ankles or your shins. Re-lengthen the spine, keeping a neutral spine. And hinge at the hips to draw forward. And make your way back up. Swing the legs back behind you, down dog. And start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. Alrighty, come back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose, around the spine. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one, arms up high and extend. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside, 3 times. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bending the front knee, coming back to warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, modifying elbow to the knee, or the right hand to the floor if you can touch down easily, left arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. So your belly, lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms for cobra if you have it. Keep the elbows bending if you need it. Lower all the way down, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Stay on your shins. Walk your hands in, standing on top of the shins. Right hand stays to the floor. Left arm forward, bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right 3 times. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Left hand to outer right leg for resistance. You can adjust your right hand further back and deepen that twist, looking past your right shoulder behind you. Release, square back to center, other side. Left hand to the floor, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist, stay twisting. Right hand to outer left leg, left hand behind you to adjust and deepen the twist. Release, square back, walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, step the left foot forward. Warrior one, arms up high. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside, 3 times. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bending the front knees for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Side angle. Modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Right arm up. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot. Stepping back. Plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale. Lift up. Baby cobra. Exhale. Lower almost all the way down. Inhale. Lift up a little bit higher. Exhale. Lower almost all the way down. Inhale. Lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms to cobra if you have it. Lower all the way down, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, standing on top of the shins. Left hands to floor, right arms up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, center. Side bend left. Stay here and extend, reaching. Coming back up, switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, back to center. Side bend right and hold. Take it back up. Walk your hands forward. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Stepping the right foot forward. Warrior one. Exhale. Open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Lengthen out the right leg. Right hand to top of the shin out to the floor. Left arm is reaching up. Left palm face down and reach forward to extended triangle. So we're going to take big circles with the left arm, 3 big circles, and we're going to reach back in space first. So reach the left arm up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. One more, up, back, down, forward, and come all the way back up into reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to your floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up, stepping the left foot forward. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle. Extended triangle. Right palm face down. Reach forward. And then 3 big smooth circles. Reaching the right arm up. Back. Down. Forward. Up. Back. Down. Forward. Up. Back, down, forward. Come all the way back up into reverse triangle. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch the left arm. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one. Arms up high and extend. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward. Devotional warrior. Stay in the forward fold. Release your hands to the floor. You're going to shift back to a Skandasana squat. So bending your left knee, draw the seat toward the left heel, flex your right foot. Now, if you cannot draw the left heel down to flat to the floor and you must stay on your tiptoes, then keep your hands supporting. If you are able to draw the heel down and you can balance, you can take the hands together in prayer. Right? So it depends on your flexibility and whether or not you can balance here. If you cannot, keep your hands supporting, right? So when you're on your tiptoes, you're shaky, right? I don't want you to twist your ankles. So make sure you support. All right, let's break. Walking hands forward, step the right foot back down. Half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, lobe up to right side. Tip forward to balance. On the right hand, right foot. Left heel is reaching back. Left arm is reaching up. Stay on the right leg, revolve half moon. So both hands come to your floor and square over your hips. So your hips are parallel to the floor. The left hand stays down, right arm up to twist. Step it all the way back, circle it up and around, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath, exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch right arm. Kick back up. Stepping the left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Lift upwards. Bow forward, devotional. Stay in that forward fold. Release your hands to full support. Shift back into your Skandasana squat. So again, if you're on your tiptoes, support with your hands. If you can draw the right heel all the way down and balance, you can take the hands away from the floor and then hands together in prayer. Right? Otherwise, you are supporting with the hands so that you're nice and stable. Right? You don't want to put yourself in an unstable position and possibly lose your balance and twist your ankle. Right? Right? Whether you're in the full pose or you're on your tiptoes and balancing with your hands, supporting, you're getting a good toe stretch right there. You're getting a nice hamstring stretch and a hip opener. All right, let's break half moon. So as you walk, your hands back forward, stepping your left foot down. Left hand forward about a foot, lobe off to left side, and then shift forward to balance here. Revolved half moon. Right hand comes down, square off your hips. Right hand stays down, left arm up to twist. Begin to step it all the way back. Circle it up and around. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Come forward into plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your fingertips back. Reach your toes back. Inhale. Lift your chest. Lift your upper back. Lift your head. Then lift your feet. Lift your thighs. And then reach back with your fingertips. Shalabhasana locust. Then take the hands to the floor, roll to the outer left leg, left arm comes down. Check that your left shoulder lines up over your elbow with the vertical line. So your left arm is 90 degrees, and that will give you the nice support that you need. Right hand to your floor for support. Flex your right foot, lift your right foot. Reach your right heel forward, reach your right heel back. Reach your right heel forward, reach your right heel back. Reach forward, Reach back and bend your right knee, grabbing your foot with your right hand and kick it back. Release your right leg back out again. Right hand comes back down to floor support. You're going to rotate your right toes to face up. Then you're going to bend your right knee and draw the heel in, and then extend the right leg out. Draw the right knee in. Extend the right leg out. Draw the right knee in. Extend. Draw the right knee in again and stay there. Then you're going to raise your right leg up to the sky. Reach your right heel up, and then bend your right knee. Reach your right heel up. Bend your right knee. Reach your right heel up. Bend your right knee. Reach up again. Either grab yogic toe lock, or if you have better flexibility, hand to heel and extend. Start to release, square back to center, draw the belly back to center, and then switch sides. Roll onto outer right hip, then taking your right forearm down, check that your right shoulder lines up above your elbow, 90 degrees with your right arm for better support, left hand to the floor. Flex your left foot, raise your left heel. Then move the left heel forward, move the left heel back. Left heel forward, left heel back. Left heel forward, left heel back, and bend your left knee. Reach back to grab the foot and kick back. Release your left leg. Take the left hand back down for support. Rotate your left knee up toward the sky. Then draw the left knee in. Extend the left heel to the back of the room. Draw the left knee in. Extend. Left knee in. Extend. Left knee in again and stay there. And then left heel up toward the sky. Bend your left knee. Left heel up toward the sky. Bend your left knee. Left heel up. Bend your left knee. Left heel up again. Yogic toe lock if you can grab, or hand to heel if you have better flexibility. Release. Square back. Forearms down. Forearm plank. So measure out that your shoulders again line up over your elbows so you have 90 degrees. And then tucking your toes under, lift the hips and hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips. Lift the elbows to draw them out so you can lower your chest. Walk your hands back in and then child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, lifting your torso, camel pose, tucking your toes under. You should have 1/5 distance between your knees, and that will give you roughly about hips width distance. Then standing up on your knees, tucking your toes under for support. Hands to your lower back. Your palms are to your lower back, but then your fingers rounding the top of the glutes. Draw the elbows back to broaden your chest. Lean the hips forward, starting to activate your quads, and with your hips moving forward, upper torso leaning back. So that's the beginning of your back bend. Either stay there, or if you have a deeper back bend, to reach back for your heels with your hands, go ahead and take it. If that's not for you, keep your hands to your lower back. All right, release, making your way back up. Then walking hands forward for down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, left knee comes down, crescent moon. If you need extra padding to your left knee, you have sensitive knees, you can take your mat, left side folding towards center. Better yet, if you have a towel or a blanket, you can use that. Lunge your hips forward, getting into stretch your left quads. Then press your hands into your thighs. Lean the upper torso back, gently looking up. Once you have the base set, arms up, Venus Mudra. Index fingers pointing, other fingers interlacing. And begin to release, hands to either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under and lengthen over your right leg for the hamstring stretch. Slight bending of the knees if you need it. Otherwise, try to lengthen out the front leg the best you can. Bend the front knee, low lunge. Rise up for high lunge. So you're in your lunge position, you're on your left tiptoes. Then shift to stand on the right leg for tree pose. Draw the left knee in. Sole of the left foot, inner right leg. Once you're set, your foot above or below the knee joint. Then extend the arms out in a wide position. Stay balancing here. If you want to challenge your balance, arms out to a T and forward fold the best you can to a horizontal line with the torso like a tabletop. If that's a little bit deep for you, you can always stay at a slight angle. Alrighty, when you're ready, make your way back up. Stepping your left foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward. Crow pose. Hands come forward, about 1.5 feet from your toes, shoulders width. Shift to your tiptoes, start to bend your knees and also bend your arms. Knees to back of the arms, gaze slightly forward to the floor ahead of you. And then shift forward. When your elbows line up over your wrists, you're taking your arm balance. If you're not taking your arm balance, you can take yogic squat, your choice. When you're ready to break, make your way back, step the feet back, walk back to down dog. Come forward into your plank, lower all the way down to the belly. Take the forearms forward again, coming into your sphinx. At this time, you're going to turn your right forearm in, walk your left hand back, and then draw the left knee out. So your left knee should line up with the hip, horizontal in front of the line, left knee with the left heel vertical to the side of the line. So 90 degrees and flex your left foot. So this is your frog leg. All right. Once you have that, you're going to square back to face forward into your sphinx and thinking about pressing your inner left thigh, inner left hip toward the floor. All right. And if you're going further, you can turn your right forearm in, bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand, grabbing the inside of the foot, kick back and look past your left shoulder behind you. If that's not available for you, you can just press your left hand to the floor and look behind you. So you're adding a twist. All right, release, square back, take the forearms back down, draw the left heel back. Switch to your right side. So you're going to turn your left forearm in, walk your right hand back, shift to your right, and take 90 degrees with your right leg. So it's a frog leg. Make sure you flex your right foot. Once you set that up, you're going to square back forward. And your forearms come back to sphinx. Then you're going to think about energetically your inner right thigh, inner right hip pressing toward the floor, flattening toward the floor. Then turn your left forearm in, walk your right hand back. As you lift the right shoulder, bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grabbing the foot and kicking back. All right, if that is a little bit deep for you and you're not able to do it, you can keep your left leg extended. Just press your right hand down, lift the right shoulder, and look past your right shoulder behind you. So that's a modification. That's nice. All right, start to release. Square back to center. This time we're going to take dolphin push-ups. So you're going to take your hands into a fist. You can interlace your hands or you can wrap one hand over the other. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, and then walk your feet in as you lift the hips up higher. Right? So you don't have to go super close. You can keep a nice distance, but you're going to come forward, shifting forward and back like a push-up. Inhale, come forward, chin past your fist, and lower the hips. Exhale, press it back 5 times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Dolphin push-ups. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Take the knees down. Walk your hands in. Second camel pose. This time, you can keep your toes tucked under or go a little bit more challenging. Untuck your toes. When you untuck your toes, your heels are a little bit lower, right? So it's farther to reach. So again, hands to your lower back, palms to your lower back, hands to your fingers to your glutes. Draw the upper torso back. Draw the arms back. Lean the hips forward, and then draw the upper torso back into a back bend. Either stay here with your hands supporting or hands to your heels and go a little bit deeper. All right, when you're ready to break, make your way back up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Stepping your left foot forward, crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Extra padding to your right knee as you need. Hands on top of the thighs and lunge forward. Once you have that set, arms up, Venus Mudra. And starting to release. Hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. And then lengthen over your left leg. Slight bending of the knees as you need. When you're ready, bend the front knee, low lunge. Rise up for high lunge. Then shift to stand on the left foot, draw the right knee in, tree pose, sole of the right foot, inner left leg, above or below the knee joint, arms out. All right, feel free to remain here. If you're going a little bit deeper, arms out to a T, and draw the torso forward to the best of your abilities, parallel to the floor for a tabletop with your torso. If not, a slight angle is good enough. All right, begin to make your way back up. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. If you're taking crow pose, take it. If you're taking yogic squat, come back to yogic squat, your choice. All right, let's break. Step the feet back down. Walk back to down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand. Turn the right toes out at an angle, 30 to 45 degrees. Right thigh also turns out roughly about the same angle. Walk your hands forward about a foot and lowering your forearms down. Lizard. Now, once you get to your lizard, right, you can stay with the left toes tucked under, left knee off the floor for a more active position. Or you can take your left knee down, untuck your toes, and more passive position. Either way, your hips are moving forwards and downwards. It doesn't matter what you do. Lift the elbows back up. Walk your hands back in. Take your left hand a little bit wider for a wider triangle to balance on. Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind and twist. Stay here with your left leg extended or binding, right hand to your left foot. So bending your left knee to grab the foot. Start to release your left foot. Take the hands back down. Turn the right toes back forward. Lift the left knee. You come into low lunge. Then ground the back heel. Circle it up for warrior two. Straddling for a bend. Lengthen out the right leg. Turn the right toes to the left side of the room. Now check that your toes are just slightly closer than your heels, so it's a slight pigeon toe. Hands to the hips. Lift up for a back bend. Come back up to vertical, hinge at the hips to draw forward. Let the hands come down for support. Once your hands are down, then re-lengthen to correct your spine. Exhale, deepen your fold by hinging at the hips and releasing your head toward the floor. And just keep supporting with your hands. If you have more mobility, you can take your forearms down. And just work there. Keep grounding through the heels and the outer feet. Keep looking for lengthiness to the back of the legs, the best of your abilities. Forward folding. All right, let's start to break. So take the hands back down to the floor for support. You're going to bend your knees and let the seat drop just a little bit. Then lift the head, lift the upper back to come to a more neutral spine, but also engage in your spine. Shift your weight back towards your heels, and with the strength of your quads and a neutral spine, make your way up into warrior two, expand the arms, and turn the right toes back forward. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga, dog, down, dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Once you have that, turn the left toes out at an angle. Left thigh also turns out. Walk your hands forward about a foot and then forearms down. Once you have your forearms down, you can remain here with your right toes tucked under, right knee off the floor, or take it more passively, right knee down, untuck the toes. Either way, hips are moving forwards and downwards. All right, lift the elbows up, walk your hands back in. Walk your right hand a little bit wider, creating a wider triangle to balance on. Left arm up and behind you into half bind. Then either stay there with the right leg extended back or bending the right knee. Grab the inside of the foot with the left hand and kick back, coming into a bind. And starting to release. Hands back to the floor. Turn your left toes back forward. Frame your left foot with your hands and forward fold over your left leg. Do the best you can to lengthen out the front leg. Warrior two, bend the front knee, ground the back heel. Circle it up, straddling for a bend second side. Lengthen out the left leg. Turn the left toes to right side. Hands to the hips. Lift up for a back bend to prepare. Then come back to neutral. Hinge at the hips to draw forward. Let the hands come down. Once your hands are touching down, re-lengthen your spine, re-lengthen your legs. Exhale, forward fold. All right, let's break. So hands on the floor for support. Bend the knees, let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back, coming back to a more neutral spine and also engaged spine. Shift back toward the heels, and as you rise up through the strength of your quads and a neutral spine, come all the way up, expand the arms, turn the left toes forward for warrior two. Reverse warrior, and then chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right leg up for pigeon. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor. Angle out the right knee, right thigh 30 to 45 degrees off to right side. Inch your left knee further back to lower your hips, untuck your toes. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine, make sure you're nice and level in the hips. Once you're set, now you're ready to draw forward. All right, let's make your way back up. You're going to take the right seat down and swing the left leg all the way around and center your seat. Then you're going to take a half lotus, top of the left foot to your right hip crease. And then try to square off the hips the best of your abilities. Once you have that, with the hand supporting, lengthen your spine and start to hinge at the hips to draw forward. Now, if this is too intense for your ankles, right, then stay up a little higher. If it is accessible, keep leaning forward to the point where maybe your hands come forward. Keep walking forward to the point that maybe your forearms come down. And once your forearms are down, then you can let the head relax. If you want to round the spine a little bit here, go ahead and release. All righty, start to walk your hands back in as you lift your torso up. You're going to take the left foot Grab either side of the foot and extend forward. So this flexing foot position is a neutralization for your left ankle. Now, if you tend to round the spine a lot, I want you to think about lifting your heart center up and leaning your head slightly back, and think of a neutral spine with the left heel extending forward. Now, notice that the left heel is straight forward from your left hip. So when we take the twist, right, be mindful of this alignment. Try not to let the leg travel side to side, right? So keep track of where your left ankle is. You're going to take the right hand to outer left heel, right, outer left foot. Now keep the gaze looking forward. Keep the alignment of the left heel with the left hip. You're going to reach the left arm back. So the rotation of the spine can happen without you looking back. More important is looking forward to keep that left leg aligned. Now once you get to your deepest twist, do not move your leg. Do not move your torso. Just turn your head to look back behind you. Right? So that's how you keep track of what that front leg is doing, and make sure that it stays aligned when you twist so that it does not travel and come out of alignment. Begin to square back to center. Then bend your right knee, swing the left leg all the way back, and through that pigeon, work your way back to the down dog. Pedal out the legs. Come back to down dog, second side. Left leg up. Draw the left knee in for pigeon. Line that shin to your floor. Left thigh angles off to side 30 to 45 degrees. Then inch your right knee further back to lower your hips. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands back. Elongate through the spine. Then once you're set, now you're ready to walk your hands forward, arms down, or pillows at the hands. Windy, I know. Alrighty, let's make your way back up. Take the left seat down, swing the right leg around. So you're probably off to your left side, so center your seat. And you're going to take a half lotus, top of the right foot to your left hip crease, and then center your seat. Once you have that, hands support to either side, lengthen your spine. And so again, if this is really difficult for your ankles, right, you don't have to go that far. Maybe just stay here is good enough with a lengthy spine. When you're ready, start to lean the torso forward. Walk your hands forward as well. If you can manage to take your forearms down, you can take your forearms down and then just let the head release. If you cannot take your forearms down, keep your hands supporting, arms extended, and then let the head release. Any of those are good options. All righty, make your way back up. You're going to grab the right foot and extend it forward in a flexed foot position. This is your Planchasana. And then we tend to round the spine. Again, lift the heart center up and lean the head slightly back. You can always keep a bend of the knee if you cannot fully extend. And again, make note of the alignment of the right foot, right ankle to your right hip. You're going to take the left hand to the outer right foot. Keep the gaze looking forward to keep track of the right leg. Right arm reaching back to twist. You do not need to look back behind you to twist. And once you get to your deepest twist, move nothing else except turn the head to look back behind you. All right, square back. Bend your right knee. Swing the right leg back behind you. Down dog. Walk it out side to side. Take lots of movement. All right, and start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently take the seat down. Grab the back of the legs, shift back toward the sacrum, raise your shins. And so again, if you tend to round your spine a lot, lift your chest, lean the head back, come back to a more neutral position with your spine. Once you balance on your sacrum, if you can free up your hands, arms out to either side. Now either stay here or tuck your thighs closer toward your chest and lift up higher. So the closer you get your thighs toward your torso, the harder it's going to be. If you have even more, go ahead and tuck even closer. Then extend the legs forward, but keep it hovering. Keep the chest lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Bend your knees. Step the feet to the floor. Match with distance. And you're going to windshield wipe your knees side to side. And that should be a nice release for your lower back, for your core, for your hips. Draw back to center. Bridge pose. Walk your feet in toward each other, about hips width. Walk your heels in toward your seat with your fingertips. Feel for the back of the heels. Once you measure that out, press your palms to the floor and lift the feet up. You can keep your arms parallel to either side of the hips, or you can walk your hands underneath you and make a fist. And if you have a deeper back bend and you want to go into a wheel, feel free. Otherwise, keep it simple in your bridge. Alrighty, when you're ready, slowly release all the way down. And then hug both knees in toward the chest. Keep your left knee in. Extend the right leg all the way out to the floor. Left arm goes out to a T, twist to the right. Take the left knee back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist to the other direction. Take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, toes are turning out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed. Let everything go. Gentle, easy breaths. Let the floor support the body in your Shavasana. And gently start to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take a seat, let's take a non-dominant shin on top so that you're working your non-dominant side a little bit more to even out. Then reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.